Hi guys, it's Junka and welcome to a new video. Today I want to cover the new gameplay of Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 2. Thanks to Fun Only Naruto, we got new Hinokami Chronicles 2 gameplay and there is a lot to talk about. Today I'm not gonna focus on the obvious stuff like the added Team Ultimate and stuff. I'm more gonna focus on stuff for the hardcore Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles fans, the competitive player. So I want to focus on what changed on the gameplay, cause it feels like the game is the same game. When you watch the gameplay at first, it feels like the same game, especially if you're a casual player. So if you're here to know what's new in the game and a small opinion on the new characters, do they look good or not, you're at the right place. So the first thing that we can notice is now heavy attack cost meter. The more you charge it, the more meter is gonna take. I don't know if it's a good move or not, because most of the time when you're doing a heavy attack, it means you made a read. Except for some character with really good heavies, but with most of the cast it means you made a read, and it's very risky to do. So doing an heavy attack that costs meter, and you can easily be punished for it, I don't know if it's a good move. But to balance it out, they made your character dash before doing the heavy attack if you're far away. So I don't know if that will affect the balance, cause that dash might have no tracking. It might not be a good dash, but it might be pretty good to catch your opponent actually. We have to wait and see for that, but I don't know if that one is a good change. Then there is another change that I know competitive players are not gonna like. It's you start with 2 rounds, so now you have 2 rounds on a match. And I know I did for some tournaments to make the spectator experience more smooth, but when I did this, I think half of the player base didn't like it honestly. They didn't like having 2 rounds, because it reduces the mind game and everything like that, because you have less bars in the game. And again, their solution to that, solution that CC2 found, is make you start with 2 bars. So you can start a game and instantly surge. That is crazy, that is wild, that's the wildest decision that I took. Demons are gonna be so OP, it is a huge buff to demons, because round 1, demons are gonna get a boost with its regen, and round 2 they are gonna get a surge with double its regen, and maybe 3 bars if they are against demons. So demons are so much better than before, it's actually crazy. This game just buffed demons like crazy, but this is a demo, it might not be in the final game. I saw some people saying, yo, it might be a custom setting and everything. No, this is a default setting. This is a default setting of the game. So when you're gonna be playing on ranked, if they don't change it, you're gonna start with 2 bars of meter and you're gonna be playing on 2 rounds. In some gameplay you might have saw Mitsuri do a normal ult and a team ult even though it was on the same team. Here is how it works. So when you have 1 bar, you have your normal ult, and when you have 2 bar, you have your team ultimate. And by the way, they changed the maximum amount of bars. Now the maximum amount of bars is 2 bars, so no more ultimate in surge, only ultimate in boost. Another big change is some demons are now in a team, like Daki and Gyutaro, and they can switch, and also they can call assist, and some assists are demon skill. For example, the chill demon skill of Daki and Gyutaro, both of them are now assist, which is pretty broken if you ask me. Having a projectile as an assist is super strong. And since I did it with Daki and Gyutaro, I think it's fair to assume that Yaaba and Susawaru will have the same treatment, and that will change the meta. Because honestly, having Susawaru with an assist, that's gonna be so scary. This team is gonna be broken as fuck. But they might change their moveset if they are in a team, because Susawaru and Yaaba had a completely different moveset in story mode of Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles, so they might take their story mode moveset and make a moveset by mixing Susawaru's moveset and the story mode one. Another big change is neutral switch is free. It buffs the demon because now they are in a team, but it also buffs the slayers. So when you do a switch during neutral and you're not doing any action, like you're just walking or something like that, you're not doing any attacks, the switch is gonna be free. But if you do an attack like you're doing a jab and then you switch, the switch is not gonna be free. And this is fine, doesn't shift the meta a lot, but it's cool, because for example, to avoid an Enmu reset, you had to switch for some resets, and now the switch to avoid this reset is gonna be free. which nerfs Enwu indirectly. Knowing CC2, I think there is gonna be some tech to have some free switch even to your attack. Like on Storm, you can do a free jutsu by doing the jutsu and switching just before pressing the attack button. So you get a free jutsu. I think you're gonna have the same type of tech to get a free switch and attack steal. Also, we got to talk real quick about the HUD. The HUD is so much worse than the base game. We even had the lines to show how many meter you have and how many specials you can do. They removed it completely, I don't know why, but they made a worse HUD than the first game. Now let's talk real quick about the new characters. I won't go in depth because we didn't so much. We don't know how well the player plays. That's really a first impression. What I'm gonna say might be wrong. But the first thing I noticed, which this is not an opinion, it's a fact, the new Tanjiro doesn't have a team ultimate with basic Nezuko. That means the team ultimate that we saw in the first trailer between Tanjiro and Nezuko is with Hinokami Tanjiro, and that makes me think that a new Nezuko is coming, like a Berserker Nezuko but controlled, and she's gonna have the team ultimate with Tanjiro where you have the pink dragon from the anime, and that's gonna be sick. So I'm really looking forward to them announcing that new Nezuko. From what I saw, the new Tanjiro might be the worst Tanjiro that we have currently in the game. His specials do many hits and they don't do a lot of damage, so he's gonna have big scaling without much damage. But we'll see, we have to test him out to know if he's really good or not. Some special looks good on block actually. When I first saw Gyoko gameplay, I thought this guy was trash, I thought he was doomed. And then I saw the gameplay with the camera from really far away and something in front of the screen. And I saw that one of his skills, I think the chill skill, has a really good range. So actually, he might be good. But his demon skill looks really bad. Look here, Tanjiro was in front of him and the demon skill still missed somehow. Muichiro looks kinda mid, I'm not gonna lie. One of his special looks really fast, but it has no range, no tracking. His counter might be good, because it teleports behind you on the counter, so if that works on projectiles, that will save the character. If it doesn't, this character is probably gonna be mid unless they buff him. Mitsuri reminds me a lot of Makomo, but a much better Makomo, with a bigger range, bigger hitboxes on her attacks, faster. So Mitsuri definitely looks really good. I want to try her out and she looks really strong. And this is definitely a work in progress, because Mitsuri and Muichiro have a team ultimate, but they have no victory screen together. So that means to me that it's still a work in progress and the victory screen is being made. As a conclusion, I don't think this game is gonna have a much bigger player base than the first game, because if you look at this gameplay, if you're not analyzing every single detail and everything, it just looks like the same game with more characters, and I don't think this will make the game sell a lot, because the fans of the first game will definitely buy it, but I don't think it will reach a much bigger audience by being almost the same game. At least it looks like it when you look at this gameplay. Maybe when we learn more about it, my opinion on that will change, but I don't think we'll have a much bigger community on this game than on the first game. I even had multiple friends telling me, oh, this looks like a DLC of the first game. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I hope I taught you some new stuff about Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 2. Let me know in the comments down below if you found anything that I didn't found. I'll pin your comment.